Okay, so I was sitting in a meeting yesterday, right? Completely focused, staring at my laptop screen. And my boss says something that makes zero sense. So I'm squinting, leaning forward, trying to understand. And then it hits me. I haven't blinked in like 30 seconds. My eyes are literally drying out. And I'm thinking, why am I even doing this? Why can't I just keep my eyes open when I need to see? It freaked me out because I realized I blink between 15 and 20 times every single minute. That's roughly 200 times a day, and I'm not even aware of it. My brain just does it automatically, like I have no say in the matter. But here's where it gets weird. Every time I blink, my eyelids literally close my vision. For between 100 and 150 milliseconds, I'm completely blind. And somehow my brain just ignores it, like it never happened. It's erasing it from my consciousness. So the question becomes, why does my body close my eyes more than 1,000 times every single day? Why risk going blind even for a fraction of a second? There's got to be a reason, and honestly, the answer is way more complex than you'd think. Because blinking isn't just about keeping your eyes wet. It's not just some random twitch. There's actual science here. Your brain is doing something incredibly sophisticated every single time your eyelids snap shut. And once you understand what's really happening when you blink, you're never going to look at your eyes the same way again. You're going to see yourself differently. Here's the thing though. Try to not blink right now. Just make a decision. I'm keeping my eyes open, no blinking. And you might make it maybe 10 seconds? 15 if you're determined? But here's what's wild. Your brain is literally counting. Scientists measured this. Your brain tracks exactly how long you're resisting. It's monitoring moisture levels, tear film breakdown, pressure behind your eyelids. And when the count hits a certain threshold, boom, your body just overrides your conscious will. You blink involuntarily. You can't stop it. It's creepy when you think about it. You made a decision and your body said, nah, I'm doing this anyway. Your eyelids literally hit the panic button, and there's nothing your conscious mind can do about it. I tested this yesterday. Sat there trying not to blink. Made it 12 seconds. 12. And right at that point, my eyes started watering. My eyelids were twitching, and then involuntary blink. My body won. I lost. But that's not even the crazy part. Because blinking isn't just about your eyes. It's wired into your entire nervous system. It connects to your focus, your attention, your stress levels, even your emotional state. So when you're nervous, you blink more. When you're concentrating hard, you blink less. When you're lying, your blink pattern literally changes. It's involuntary. Your blink is basically a window into your entire nervous system. It's a tell, and most people have absolutely no idea how much information they're broadcasting. So let's break down exactly what's happening behind your eyelids, because the truth is way weirder than you think. And once you understand it, you'll never look at your eyes the same way again. Okay, first thing, yes, blinking does keep your eyes wet. Your eyeballs are basically squishy spheres of fluid, and every time you open your eyes, that fluid starts to evaporate. You've got this thing called the tear film. It's a thin layer of moisture that covers your entire eyeball, and it's doing 3 jobs at once: keeping your eye lubricated, protecting it from dust and bacteria, and helping you see clearly. But here's the problem. Every second your eyes are open, that moisture is disappearing, evaporating. Especially if you're staring at a screen, which I bet you were doing before you clicked on this video. Scientists actually tested this. Normal blink rate is about 15 to 20 times per minute, but when people stare at screens, that drops to about 7 to 8 times per minute. That's a 60 to 70% reduction. Your tear film breaks down faster. Your eyes get drier, way drier. This is why so many people get dry eye syndrome now. We're all staring at screens, blinking drastically less, and our eyes are literally paying the price. It's a modern epidemic. But when you blink, when your eyelids slide across your eyeballs, you're essentially spreading fresh tear film across the entire surface. It's like hitting the refresh button on your moisture. And your brain knows when your eyes need this refresh. You don't consciously decide to blink. Your brain just does it automatically. Because if you had to manually manage your tear film, you'd lose focus on everything else you're doing. Imagine if blinking required conscious effort. Like breathing, but more annoying. You'd be focus on the task. Wait, blink, refocus. Wait, blink again. You'd never get anything done. This is part of your body's automatic systems. The same systems that handle your heartbeat, your digestion, all the stuff you don't have to think about. But moisture isn't the only reason you blink. Your eyelids are also acting as a protective shield. They're blocking dust, debris, and anything that might damage your eyeballs. You ever have something fly at your face? A bug? A piece of paper? Anything? Your eyes don't wait for your brain to decide. They just close, instantly. That's called the corneal reflex. It's your body hitting the panic button before you even realize there's danger. This reflex happens in literally 100 milliseconds. That's 1/10 of a second. Faster than you can consciously react. Your body's already protecting you before your brain even catches up. And even when there's no immediate danger, your eyelids are constantly sweeping across your eyes, removing dust and particles. Every blink is like a tiny cleaning cycle. So here's what most people don't realize. Your eyelids aren't just keeping your eyes wet. They're also a weapon. They're a shield, a reflex, a guardian between your eyeballs and the world. And that guardian is faster than your conscious mind. But here's something even wilder. When you're trying to focus on something, you blink less. Scientists found that when your brain is concentrating hard, it deliberately tells your eyelids to back off. This is why when you're reading something really interesting, or playing a video game, or watching something tense, you notice you haven't blinked in a while. Your eyes start to burn, and then you realize, oh crap, I need to blink. Gamers know this feeling. Esports players blink like 60 to 80% less during competition. Their eyes are dry, their vision is blurry, but their brain is saying, no blinking. Stay focused. It's like your brain is making a trade-off. You can have clear vision, or you can have lubricated eyes. Pick one. And it chooses vision because seeing what's happening is more important than comfort. This is why when you're watching a really tense movie scene, you barely blink. Your brain is prioritizing visual information over eye maintenance. It's making a calculated decision without asking you. But here's where it gets even weirder. Your blink rate is directly connected to your emotional state. When you're stressed or anxious, your nervous system freaks out. Blink rate goes up. When you're calm, focused, relaxed blink rate drops. And this is so consistent that it's actually used by investigators and interrogators. When someone is being deceptive, when they're anxious about lying, their blink pattern changes dramatically. Their nervous system literally betrays their lies before their mouth even speaks. It's involuntary. They can't hide it. Experienced poker players watch for this. They see elevated blink rates, your tell. Someone blinks more and suddenly they know you're nervous. Whether you're holding a bad hand or you're bluffing, your eyes are snitching. Your body doesn't care about your poker face. And here's what's terrifying. You cannot turn this off. You can't say to your eyelids, hey, I'm in the middle of something important. Can you wait? Your body doesn't care about your goals. It doesn't care if you're in a job interview or holding a perfect hand in poker. It cares about one thing, keeping your eyes alive. Your body is literally smarter than your conscious mind. It will override your will every single time. Because your body's priorities are survival, and your brain treats your eyelids like a non-negotiable, untouchable system. This is where it gets philosophical. Your brain is literally controlling you without your permission. It's making life or death decisions about your body that you're not even aware of. You think you're in charge, but you're not. Your body is the real captain. So blinking is moisture, protection, attention control, and emotional regulation, all wrapped into one unconscious behavior. But there's one more thing. Something that makes blinking even more important than you realized. Here's the wild part. Blinking might be connected to your consciousness itself, to how your brain actually processes reality. Every time you blink, your vision stops completely. Your eyes are closed. You're not seeing anything. You're going blind. For about 100 to 150 milliseconds, you're completely blind. But your brain doesn't perceive any gap. No blackness, no interruption, no nothing. It's seamless. Like it never happened. Your brain is literally creating a false perception of continuous vision. It's filling in the gap with nothing, like the blink was erased from reality. Scientists call this saccadic suppression. Your brain is editing your consciousness in real time. Basically, your brain is tricking you 15 times every single minute. It's convincing you that you're seeing the world continuously, when in reality, you're constantly going blind. And you never notice. You never see it coming. Your brain just edits it out. This is the moment where blinking stops being just a physical action and becomes something philosophical. Because if your brain can suppress the perception of a blink, what else is it suppressing? What other gaps is it filling without you knowing? Are there other moments where your brain is creating false perceptions? Other times when you're not seeing what's actually happening, but your brain is covering it up? Here's a classic experiment. Try watching your eyes blink in a mirror. You'll never catch yourself mid-blink. You'll see yourself with eyes open, blink, eyes open again. But you'll never see the actual moment of closing. Even though you know your eyes are blinking, you feel the eyelids move, your brain is somehow preventing you from perceiving it visually. It's erasing it from your consciousness. This suggests that consciousness isn't a simple recording of reality. It's an actively edited, curated experience. Your brain is the director. And it's cutting out scenes it doesn't want you to see. And once you realize this, once you understand that your brain is constantly editing your perception of reality, you can't unsee it. Every blink becomes a reminder that your reality is subjective, filtered, controlled. The act of blinking involves your entire brainstem, the part of your brain that controls basic survival functions. Heart rate, breathing, blinking. Your brainstem doesn't care about your conscious desires. It doesn't care if you want to keep your eyes open. It's looking at moisture levels, threat detection, and attention demands. And it's making decisions independently. This is humbling in a way, because it means there are systems in your body that are smarter than your conscious mind. Faster, more efficient. Your body knows what it needs better than you do. Evolution spent millions of years perfecting the blink. It got refined, optimized, integrated into your nervous system, and now it's so good at its job that you don't even notice it's happening. In evolutionary terms, blinking was critical. Any species that couldn't keep its eyes lubricated would go blind. Any species that couldn't reflexively protect its eyes would get debris damage. Any species that couldn't regulate attention through blinking would miss threats. So blinking survived because it worked. And now, millions of years later, you're still doing it. The same behavior, the same unconscious reflex, hard-coded into your nervous system. And blinking isn't alone. Your body is full of behaviors like this. Yawning, coughing, sneezing, hiccuping, all involuntary, all with mysterious purposes, all controlled by systems deeper than your conscious mind. Once you start noticing this pattern, that your body is constantly making decisions without consulting you, it changes how you see yourself. You're not the captain of your body. You're more like a passenger. Your body has its own agenda. This is why people who meditate talk about the illusion of control, because when you really pay attention to your body, you realize how much of what you're doing is automatic, involuntary, out of your conscious control. And that's not necessarily scary. It's actually kind of beautiful, because it means your body knows what it's doing. Even when your conscious mind is distracted, confused, or overwhelmed, your body is managing, taking care of itself. So, to recap, blinking is moisture management. It's physical protection. It's attention control. It's emotional regulation. It's perception editing. And it's a window into how your body's automatic systems work. One simple action, closing your eyelids, is actually doing all of these things simultaneously. Your body is so efficiently designed that a single behavior serves multiple critical purposes. And now that you know this, you can't help but notice it. You can't unsee it. Every blink is a reminder that your body is more complex, more intelligent, more mysterious than you realized. Every blink is a tiny meditation, a moment where your vision stops, your brain edits reality, and then everything continues seamlessly. Over 100 to 200 times a day, your consciousness is being interrupted and reconstructed without you even knowing, without permission, without awareness. So the next time you feel your eyelids starting to close, and you will, because you can't stop it, try to notice it. Just notice. Don't fight it. Don't resist. Just observe that moment where your brain is doing something incredible. Something that most people will never understand about themselves. That moment where your consciousness is being edited and you're completely blind to the fact that it's happening. That's not just biology. That's proof that there's way more intelligence running your body than your conscious mind realizes. And that's genuinely amazing.